Status update. Today it's Wednesday, right? Yeah, December 7, 2022. Instead of making separate videos, I'm gonna make it all in one to cover everybody. Radiator fan, radiator for the Mustang. Alright, that's the frame here. Like I said all the time, the target is to don't start sucking air from left and right and to go the flow through the coolers to be efficient, to don't have any big hole, let us say, to suck left and right. We have some progress here, 1000 watt radiator fan. The only problem with that is you need a powerful alternator, otherwise you're gonna burn the old one. That's for the radiator fan for the Mustang. Now the E63S standing by here, still waiting an answer from the owner. Most probably at 12 o'clock when they're gonna open the office, they're gonna let us know. Standing by, either sorry, what options you have. Alright, closing it everything back again, take the car out, one option. That means don't do anything. Second, replacing the engine. Third, open this engine and see if it's repairable. What we know for fact, we know that both head gaskets, they fail. Now, if it has a crack, the cylinder head or something, it's a different story. What it caused this one? If I open it, I'm gonna have a clear view. But once again, it's weird from the point that the car is bone stock. Alright. There is also another one thing that I might be wrong, but that's what I remember. I remember that when you are coming here on the instrument cluster and you make ignition on, alright, sorry, one second. You make ignition on, alright, let's go back. Service B1 by, okay, yeah, okay, alright. When you're coming here, I might be wrong, but I remember that whatever mileage, whatever kilometers indicating here, when you click on it, you're gonna have the same here. It doesn't make any sense. Let us say, imagine, that you have the car brand new, 0 kilometers, and what you're gonna say here, 111,984. This is a little bit weird for me. And if I remember right, it's supposed to be the same. Whatever it says there, it's supposed to say also here. Again, I'm not 100% sure about that. When it comes to the next E63S, I'm gonna double check it. I'm gonna remember that to double check. Yeah, it was a cover, nothing crazy. That's for the E63. Let's go to the TTRS. I just get the cover from the E63 and put it here to hide the number plate. Alright, tail light. Ooh, it's early morning. Tail light back in place. Alright, it's working fine. I already tested, everything's fine. What's the difference? Here you can see it's clear, let us say, on this point, on this tail light, but on this one it's not. It's black from inside because it has 2 layers of sealant, adhesive actually. This is from a windshield sealant, what I put, or adhesive, not sealant, yeah. So first I apply the first one because there was a big channel, it was something like that, and then I apply another one when it cures, not completely. After 6-7 hours I apply the other one to stick together. It cured, I installed it already, working excellent. Don't ask me for how long. It might crack again inside. I have no clue about that. I put some super glue with, I explained what I did. Finish with the TTRS. No, actually I didn't finish because today we're gonna receive the drive shaft and the clutches, so need more things. Alright, then the Vanderhall here. Like I said the last time, the throttle they changed it, the fuel injectors they changed it. The guys, Mr. Nufo actually, standing by for the water pump. They need to find it. They were gonna modify the charge pipe to connect it, don't be open. Alright. And another one extra thing what I did, I changed here the spring on this from blow valve, and it's matching perfectly. It's a little bit more tight than the previous one. I think that I have somewhere Since now it came to my mind. I'm sorry. The owner of the M8 that had wrong spark plug, he forget to get his spark plug back. It's here in a nylon bag I put for him, but he forget to get it. So if you watch the video and you want your spark plug, it's still here. There is no problem. For us, it's a scrap. It's garbage. Let's see how it's opening the bonnet. Yeah, give me a second to close it because I need both hands to release the safe from there. All right, bonnet close. I guess before the problem was that you're opening the latch, you're opening the handle, you're pulling the handle, and it's not opening, it's not popping up the bonnet. That's what I believe was the problem, because I don't see any other problem from this point of view. Now, if you pull it, second to find it up, it's opening. It doesn't have so much tension to say that you're gonna destroy something, but it comes up nicely and it's fine. 1 second to secure it. All right, fine. Finish with this one. All right, couple of things standing by. Like I said, water pump, the charge pipe, and the electrician for the indicator light inside of the dashboard, and a couple of other stuff, I think. E68 done, TTRS done, Mustang already explained. Now, the Volkswagen here, it came yesterday. They said that it's mixing up the coolant with the oil with coolant. All right, we get a sample from engine oil, transmission oil, and differential oil. It's okay, there's no contamination there. But if when you're opening the expansion tank here, you see inside, just a second, this is not a coolant, this is oil. Just a second, this is what you see, it's oil, and it's fresh oil. It doesn't look like it's an oil that was running. I mean, if you compare, if you see the engine oil, how it looks like, whoop, yeah, okay, you can see down here. That's engine oil, that's a transmission oil, that's dark, it's not fresh, and this is the differential oil. All right, so the owner said that he changed recently the engine oil. I don't see that the engine oil has been changed recently. I see the oil that's completely black. My guess here, because what we did, I said to the guys, remove the heat exchanger here to make a leak test, just in case if it failed the heat exchanger. All right, it didn't fail the heat exchanger, and I guess that they mix up the tanks, and instead of putting the engine oil, instead of changing engine oil, they end up to put the fresh oil in the cooling system. What it involves, what it takes on to do on this one, you have to drain first you remove the coolant expansion tank to remove whatever has there inside. Then you have to flush the coolant with the normal water. You're gonna do it 2-3 times until you see that it doesn't have oil anymore inside, because I don't know how much they put inside. Leave it running with the normal water, distilled water, let us say, for 2 hours, 3 hours to come at the version temperature, and then see again that there is no problem there. So that's one thing. Again, to me, it doesn't look like that it failed any heat exchanger. It looks like that instead of putting the oil here, instead of draining the oil, they put it over there. That's what it looks to me. But after testing it, like I said, after draining the coolant, washing the coolant expansion tank, remove everything, whatever has the cooling system, and put the fresh water inside and clean it, it's gonna show to us if there is any problem. And this one for downpipe. This is not for us, it's for the welders. All right, it's for downpipe. I hope that I cover everything. No, I didn't cover the GLE. GLE, it's outside. Need to be tuned. The C63, the 204, the M56 that I changed the last time. Cam adjuster plates, camshafts, hydraulic lifters, black series. Need to go for tuning, and then we're gonna put on the dyno the GLE to test it to see. Good luck, how we're gonna see its pipe, its down pipe. I have no clue, because I have to put a camera under the car while the car it's rolling on the dyno. You cannot be there because it's not safe, I need to find out somehow to put a camera there and support it, otherwise you're gonna start hurling and you're gonna fall between the dyno down. Yeah. So standing by the GLE, and I think we have also another 2 cars outside, but I'm gonna wait to open the office to tell me exactly what we have. Nothing more, nothing less. I covered everything, right? Did I? The muffler is over there for the GLE. Fine. Splendid. For the missing oil jet, the cooling jet for the Porsche, the cylinder heads, I already made yesterday video for the guides. That's it. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. If I remember something, I'm gonna make another video. Or if there is any problem or something, I'm gonna make individual video. Standing by this one, standing by for the alternator, the Mustang. Yeah, the signal, there is a coolant temperature sensor, switch actually, to trigger the fan, it's fine. Alright, need to change the gloves, became full of oil. By the way, again, still for the Volkswagen here, we don't have an answer regarding what to do. To me, it looks like that need maintenance the car, engine oil filter, need the air filters to be cleaned, has already BMC inside from the factory, and the rest what I said for the cooling system. Transmission oil has 50,000 kilometers. Okay, stuff like that. Anything else? Nothing more, nothing less. And by the way, if the owner of the M8 he's watching the video, let me know how it is now. How much it is 100 to 200? Is it better? You have misfire after we change the spark plug with the BMW one, and I slightly close the gap on the spark plugs to see if it makes any difference. Why I'm saying that? Because the number 3 cylinder, I think it was the number 3, it was 4 degrees ignition timing less than the rest. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.